Center Against Sexual and Domestic Abuse. How may I help you?
I said I'm here now. I'm so sorry for the rain now. I said I'm here now. I'm so sorry for the rain now. I said I'm here now. I'm so sorry for the rain now. I said I'm here now. I'm so sorry for the rain now.
Not just an individual problem, it is a community problem.
Okay. No, back up. And I think it's easier for people to look the other way when it doesn't affect them.
And told me that he was going to kill us both.
We work with approximately 500 individuals a year, and we answer over 2,000 calls on our 24-hour helpline a year.
I work with children who have experienced domestic violence, child abuse, or sexual assault.
Somebody is sexually assaulted every 92 seconds, and that is a startling and staggering statistic when you think about it.
There's a pretty high occurrence of incidents in the city of Superior, Douglas County. I believe there was 602 in 2015.
The parts that do shock me are the parts where we see the justice system fail.
Sometimes statistics kind of have us think of individuals as numbers, but they're really not. These are real people, and we know this because our caseload grows and gets bigger.
Got a call that there is a sexual assault victim at the hospital.
I think what shocks me the most is that we, live life mostly with blinders on, that we really don't want to believe that this is our neighbors, or that it happens on our street, or that it's the person that checked us out at the local hardware store. Like, we want to feel safe and safe and close in our bubbles, but the reality is that this does happen, and it's happening everywhere. It doesn't just happen here in Superior or in the Twin Ports. It's happening in every town, small or big.
He choked me, he kneeled on my neck, and then he pulled his gun out.
The police department's one part of the criminal justice system, and the part that we're not is advocacy and providing services and resources to victims. And you look at what CASDA provides to victims in our community. They have an emergency shelter, they have counseling services, they have a 24-hour hotline. They just have a lot of resources that we can't provide them.
Well, I've been with CASDA 25, almost 26 years. And I walked in probably 27, 28 years ago as a victim of domestic violence with 4 children.
Most of these do end up having kids present. I can think back to my days in patrol, and it was pretty common that a lot of the domestics that you went on, there were children present.
Unfortunately, what I've seen in my 25 years is that the services and the need for services, the demand for services has not gone down.
Difficult thing to explain, and it sounds rather corny, but I really do feel like this work chooses you and you don't really choose it yourself.
Getting out of a domestic relationship is something that takes time, and a lot of people probably sometimes wonder, why doesn't she just leave, or why doesn't the person just leave? But they don't recognize the component of fear, and that the victim is the one person who knows the best what the offender is capable of doing. I
ended up being able to get out the bathroom window, and from there I was able to call for help, and I called 911. When trial came around, I had a CASDA member there with me, an advocate there with me, to sit with me the entire time, and she answered questions. She was part of my support system. The people that I've crossed paths with have made me feel better and inspired me to do better. Right now I'm in school studying criminal justice, and after that I want to help women who have been through the same experiences as me so that they don't feel alone.
Trusting you to share probably the worst experience of their life with you, and you get to navigate that journey of healing as it begins. And I mean, that's a really humbling experience to share that horrific aftermath with somebody. They trust you to, be there with them and help them with the process and see them overcome that trauma. It's just a pretty amazing experience. So the bad part is that we have to do it, but the silver lining is that we get to do it, I guess, if that makes sense.
Can come true. With the heart of gold, you will only work for you. But for now I am just flesh and blood, that's true. With my heart of gold, my love is real.